Hello everyone, myself Dr. VB Sonavni. Today we are going to learn life cycle of agaricus or mushroom part second reproduction. So today our subtopic is reproduction of agaricus. Reproduction include first vegetative reproduction, second asexual reproduction, and third sexual reproduction. Second point, development of basidiocarp. Next one, discharge and dispersal of basidiospore, and last, germination of basidiospore. Now we are going to study all the topic one by one. So let's see the reproduction in agaricus. First one, vegetative reproduction. That is a perinating mycelium. Vegetative reproduction is mostly used in a profitable cultivation of mushroom. The primary monokaryotic mycelium is a short-lived than dikaryotic mycelium. In this method, the minute pieces of the dikaryotic mycelium or the mushroom tissue are used as inoculums. This inoculums is grown in the soil rich in the natural compost to form the new mycelium and sporocarp. Next one, asexual reproduction. First one, chlamydospore. This is a type of reproduction that take place only by the formation of chlamydospore, which develop on the dikaryotic mycelium at a terminal or intercalary position. These spores germinate to produce the dikaryotic mycelium. Asexual reproduction, it is rarely found in agaricus species. Third one, sexual reproduction. Sex organs are absent in the agaricus. Most of the species heterothallic. For example, agaricus campestris, except agaricus biosporus is homothallic. The sexual reproduction take place by the somatogamy. That means during this two somatic hyphae of the primary mycelia of opposite strain come in the contact, the wall between them dissolve, the two nuclei come to lie side by side in the fusion cell and become binucleate cell. This sexual fusion of the somatic cell is called as somatogamy, resulting in the formation of a dikaryotic mycelium which later develop into the basidiocarp. This process of sexual reproduction occur in the three steps. First one, plasmogamy, second, karyogamy, and third, meiosis. So student, now we will study the step of sexual reproduction. First step, plasmogamy. It is the first step in the sexual reproduction of agaricus. Plasmogamy is the fusion of protoplast between two monokaryotic primary hyphae. The vegetative hyphae with uninucleate haploid cells from mycelia of the opposite strain means heterothalic, or from the same mycelium means homothalic, come into the contact and fuse. Such a fusion result into a binucleate or a dikaryotic cells. The dikaryotic cells by a successive division give rise to the binucleate or a dikaryotic mycelium. This dikaryotic mycelium is perennial and produce the characteristic of basidiocarp. Second, karyogamy. This is a second step in sexual reproduction. Karyogamy occur in the young basidium. Karyogamy means the fusion between the two nuclei and the formation of clamp connection. The fusion of the two haploid nuclei of the dikaryon to form a diploid nucleus occur. And third one, meiosis. It is the third step in sexual reproduction. After karyogamy, the diploid nucleus inside the basidium and karyogamy is immediately followed by undergoes meiosis, resulting produce exogenously 4 haploid basidiospores are formed. Next point, development of the basidiocarp or sporocarp. So students, now we will study the development of basidiocarp. The basidiocarp arise as a small white apical swelling on the branches of the subterranean mycelial stand. Subterranean means located below the surface of the earth, which are nothing but rhizomorph. Each swelling consists of a compact knot of dikaryotic hyphae. The small white knot enlarge come above the soil surface under favorable condition. These are the primordia or primitive of basidiocarp into ovoid structure which break through the surface. These small ball represent the button stage of the sporocarp or basidiocarp. A longitudinal section of a button shows differentiation into a bulbous basal portion representing the undeveloped stage of the stalk region and a semicircular upper parts to form the pileus region. Gill chamber develop at the junction of stalk region and pileus region. At this stage, the basidiocarp is not completely, it is open, but the young pileus is connected with the stalk or a stip by a covering known as velum. From the covering of the Gill's chamber grow down thin uniform plate of tissue. radiating outward from the steep, nothing but gills. The growth continues more quickly at the upper portion of the button, while the growth is very slow at the lower portion, that is a steep. As a result, the button open into an umbrella like cup or the pileus. At the same time, the inner velum, which cover the lower surface of the pileus, rupture, exposing the hymenium on the gills. The fragments of the inner velum remain attached to the steep in the form of a ring or annulus, and then later enclose the steep close to the attachment of the pileus. Next point, discharge and dispersal of basidiospore. In this diagram, you can see the dispersal of basidiospore. Mature basidiospores are discharged by the water bubble. Mechanism is still unsure. The common view is that when the basidiospore reach maturity, hilum secrete a small drop of watery fluid increase in size. At this stage, basidiospores is suddenly shot off the sterigma vertically to the gill surface and release the basidiospore. Previously, the basidiospore are mature, a liquid droplet, nothing but hilar droplet, appears at the hilar junction, moving the basidiospore at its top. This liquid drop gradually enlarge. This drop is nothing but a bular drop. According to Olive 1964, the bular drop is not liquid in nature, but actually or in fact a gas bubble of CO2 on is made of both gas and liquid in 1972. Each basidiospore is uninucleate or shot horizontally from where they fall vertically downward and carried away by wind. Last point, germination of basidiospore. So student, you can see the diagram of germination of basidiospore. The basidiospores are released from the basidiocarp, and favorable condition, basidiospores germinate by producing a germ tube. Later develop into a primary mycelium, which is either a plus strain or a minus strain. It consists of uninucleate cells. The binucleate condition of somatogamous copulation between a hyphae of two monokaryotic mycelia of opposite strain. Growing and binucleate mycelium are formed. These binucleate mycelium start producing the fruiting bodies or basidiocarp. So student, here we have completed a reproduction of agaricus and many other points. Thank you for watching the video.